Fingers crossed we can make this happen this time. It really throws a goddamn wrench in everything as the juices are flowing. You know, the machine is a rolling, and then like YouTube or a computer or dude, back in the old days when I used to take my computer to work out of this room, I'd take it out there to play games back in here. Like, wow, I'm thinking back on that now. I'm like, that was ridiculous. So many problems we used to deal with.
Sure, yeah.
Haven't dealt with much with this computer, but of course, there will always be some, and we dealt with that. And thank you for dealing with that with us. It's fucking annoying.
Well, I'm hoping it's behind us now, and
Heyo.
let's see.
Just like you like your men.
Right. And now the lights are on the camera now, so okay.
Can you tell them what happened when we tried to come on a second time? Remember?
Oh, yeah, okay, so my camera went completely, like, fade to dark black.
Your camera and the guest camera, like those
And
two cameras.
Yeah, is your computer haunted now, bro?
I don't know, dude. This is fucking ridiculous. Can we get back? Where did we leave off at? Do you remember now?
Yeah, all right, just...
I'm gonna turn this
I'm just
music
gonna...
off.
Oh, yeah, I did my review about Ghostbusters, that it's truly... You know, return to form, nostalgia, great movie, 9 out of 10. We talked about why people.
Did we get into the Biden new shit with the COVID variant?
We didn't touch that.
With the new COVID variant.
I don't think we even like touched on a topic except for Mr. Potato Head.
And don't worry. I noticed that we were off for about 15 minutes, so we will go an extra 15 to 20 minutes, you know, past the 11:05 thing to make up for that. So
I volunteer.
Hang with us. I volunteer as well. I kind of volunteered both of us.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah,
I had to.
You had no choice in the matter. We're gonna do it. You know?
I had to make sure that I'm still an individual. 2 plus 2 is 4.
But sometimes we just what's good for the group. You know. If before we get into Biden's hypocrisy, I would just like to kind of give a throwback to one of my favorite inspirational quotes ever said. I have this framed up on my wall. Eli knows, he's seen it every time he comes in my house. He says, "Damn, that is..."
It's moved me to tears on more than one occasion.
It's moved him to tears on one occasion. Now, this is our president, our current president of the United States, Mr. Joseph RPLMNO, Joe Biden. Okay, Joe Biden be our president. Here is something that kind of has helped me through the past few years. And anytime something troubling happens, just as what just happened just now, I make sure I play this
for that inspiration.
So the best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to, anyway.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. Inspiration on demand.
Do you remember the glory days when Trump typed "confefe"? And that was like Kofifi.
Yeah.
And that was news for like 2 months. This guy's giving us gold every day.
Every day. And
Where they at? Where they at though?
Honestly, they're not even paying attention to the gold every day.
No, what the fuck? What is that double standard shiitake mushroom shit, man?
Bro, it's so crazy.
Consistency is all we've ever asked for. Holy shit, I like your Google search, whatever that was down below, brother.
It's all we've ever asked for. You know, it's all we ever kind of hold ourselves to.
Consistency is a sign of accountability, is a sign of transparency, nothing to hide, no bullshit. And I think there's nothing stronger to endeavor to or for.
But dude, I saw this video today and you made me fucking trigger this video. This is why I'm kind of freaking out. Like, you would think with the amount that Joe Biden has gaffes, you know what? We don't have cameras 2 and 4 with us today. So let me do the honors.
Rest in peace, 2 and 4.
And fucking RIP 2 and 4. Sorry, dudes. We're kind of a little awkward on top there, but we don't need empty chairs here. So, dude, this is how I thought the media would react to a lot of Biden's gaffes. Now, allegedly, here's a place in some other, world far from ours where they found veins of gold, and like the modern person literally heard about that these construction workers had found gold.
The word fucking got out.
Yeah, the word got out, and this is how I think I thought the media would respond to many a Biden.
Was that a scheduled charge? What the fuck?
Dude, this is
That's like
probably
Braveheart.
this is almost as bad as what happened
Holy
at Nordstrom
shit.
the day before Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lick of those videos. Not one fucking spot or sec. Dude, that's Vikings, man. Holy fuck shit. Is this in America?
No, man. This is in.
Okay.
I don't know where this is, but
I saw
I'll tell
red
you in 2
hat.
seconds.
Insurrection.
MAGA! This is the U.S. Capitol. This is the Capitol. This is where they train, cuz.
Did you see the guys letting him in the mountain?
It says a literal gold rush. Mob overtakes gold mines that unearth veins of gold. Is this gold? Let me see. Does it say where it is?
Oh, I don't know. It does say at the bottom Nordstrom.
Yeah, it's definitely when LA made stealing legal. This is what happened. Yeah, LA was like, yo, by the way, anybody can steal anything they want. What the fuck? What the fuck? Do you see me being sabotaged?
What happened, man? What happened?
I was trying to play the video. Like, this is God damn it. Fuck you, you fucking ass piece of shit computer, dude. What the fuck was that?
I'm just gonna.
Every time I tried to move, like, I was trying to make this, like, this, hey, this is what happens when LA legalizes stealing. And I would go to click on it, and it just scanned to the bottom of the page. This is LA legalizing stealing.
Well, all right. So, yes.
This is people rushing to Nordstrom.
Only. There's going to be some subtle differences in the actual, because I hope we are able to, without much difficulty, to see, because I've only read that there's been like 2 separate occasions where, and what is it really that happened? What's the actual fucking context? Did they
Let me open it up for you.
defund the police? Is that what really happened? Because the way you preface it is like they made stealing legal for a day.
Yeah, they
can't be that.
They didn't make stealing legal, but they changed what felony grand theft is to something.
Oh, I know what we're talking about. Yeah.
It's higher now.
They did that in Florida.
It was like $900 as opposed to $300 or something like that. It was $9.99.
They did that here with liquor, bro. It used to be $300, and yes, they have raised it up to like $700. So when we first opened up, we had some very brazen motherfuckers that were making sure to steal just under that like $600 mark so they couldn't get charged. So I don't know who the fuck is fucking with our legislation right now. Are you trying to adapt for inflation, motherfuckers? You're putting people that are not supposed to be putting up with this criminal element at risk. So I think that's what all these articles that I've seen about like organized theft at Nordstrom, 80 fucking people storming, which is why we played that video, storming a fucking store where staff are not prepared to handle something of that gravity.
And I think they did something like this on the day before Black Friday too. Do we have the video on here? Are they going to give us the video? No, of course not.
Let's just go back.
Why would they give us the fucking video? It's not this.
Maintain calm tones.
Hang on, let me go back. We're going to go back live here.
Look, just I've heard about 2 events, and I'm starting to really fucking wonder here. Like, first,
are you kidding me?
I don't know why they have moved it down, or moved it up, moved the grand larceny charge up. And I remember when I was telling the cops how much was stolen. So here's what some stores, my mystery store, has started to do. They keep coming back. So then we just use the fucking cameras, and we recognize that it's the same people or person, and we just compound everything they steal until finally we can get a grand larceny charge and make them fucking do something about it. So that's in our own fucking backyard. And now look on some grander scope. I think it's in L.A. Go fucking figure. And here, I can tell this is the video. I've never.
I don't even think this is the video. This is, dude.
Don't get over. But that looks like somebody just grabbed a bunch of shit.
I think it happened during the daytime.
Well,
either way, this video is failing our point horribly.
But it's okay. I think people understand what the fuck we're explaining. Okay, and if you haven't heard about it, now you have.
How do we even get to thievery now?
Well, the storming crowd going to and the media. We thought they'd be all over Biden's gaffes. That is really where we started.
Yes.
Because respecting consistency, journalistic integrity, all we saw during Trump's era was constant scrutiny from the talking heads and the punditry. All we saw was just a mob like this, just always coming at us with their fucking bullshit, and they wanted us to join the mob. And those of us that didn't and stayed resilient, we didn't go, we can't beat them, join them. Yeah.
Where the fuck did this cursor come from?
I don't know, man, but your computer is going to punch you in the face before you punch it.
Fuck you, asshole. Look at this. You know what? No, don't look at it.
Don't look at it. Let's use our words.
Let's get back to Biden.
Come back to me. Come back to me.
Get back to this motherfucker.
Okay, so we can just use our words. All right, remember, I know you remember. I know everybody in the chat remembers every little tiny thing. No, a tweet, a little twatter, a little missed fucking faux pas, anything. Buying a cheeseburger, being spotted here, his hair going that way. His shoelaces weren't tied. Everything was reported on a 24-hour cycle. And you'd think the news would just miss his reporting like that, so they just replace the golden goose Trump with Biden because he's given endless, infinite amounts of fucking gold to watch and laugh at. But no, because I think there's an obvious bias that is implanted within our media. I used to not be willing to say that. Now we're seeing just fucking silence. And they're still talking about Trump.
But this is where Brian Stelter comes in. The video we played in the video we live streamed just before this video, a little broken up. He talks about memes are powerful. And like, yeah. When like you're doing like, there's been so many, right-leaning memes that just like, ooh, that fucking really drilled home the fact that this guy sucks at life. You know what I mean? Like, the left is usually like, the guy looks like a carrot. Am I right, dude?
Okay,
like,
here's what I was going to ask you, because I see it always debated by the usual suspects on Voice of the People.
Right.
Do you believe that? All right, who memes better, the left or the right?
I'm going to go on record, and I think it's 50-50.
Word?
I think right now, currently, it's 50-50.
Okay.
I think you could say for a little bit the right memed better, but the left picked up. At least I think it could be the Russians memeing for them.
I wonder.
I won't go there.
Which side? Yeah, the fucking Russiagate, Hillary Clinton. I wonder which side gets triggered more by said memes, though. Usually that goes hand in hand.
The left
with
all day, dude. Brian
so
Stelter did a thing on it. CNN did a thing on sometimes memes are they get triggered as fuck over memes.
You know what? Oh God, I didn't share this episode. Fuck, I'll do that later because I had a back and forth.
It's a good thing you didn't share this episode because a lot of people are sharing what Biden is now speaking on, which is the new variant of the coronavirus. You got to be careful not to share that because it's out there. It's gonna get you. The new Omicron. Wait. Ready?
Omicron. It sounds like Transformers.
Omicron Prime.
Prime? There's a Prime edition already?
I thought, right? Omicron?
Fuck yeah.
Optimus Prime? Omicron Prime. I am a Transformer.
Dude, you said, I'm ready for you to say, damn it, what was the main character's name in Transformers? Decepticons! Yeah, all right.
That's what I just said.
So,
dude.
yeah.
God damn it,
Optimus,
bro.
oh, yeah.
Here, go, you do it.
No, I can't.
That was so defeated. I've never heard a more defeated Transformer. I can't.
Yeah, dude.
You ready?
Okay, fine.
Omicron.
It doesn't sound as good. It doesn't sound as good as you. I have yet to hit my Omicron puberty.
Well, careful, because it's out there.
Oh, yeah, I still haven't gotten COVID, and people are just telling me, just wait. I have a friend that's ex-military. He's fully vaccinated, and he's currently quarantined because he's got the COVID. Him and his wife. Vaccine or no vaccine? What are they saying about Omicron? Vaccine or no vaccine? You're gonna fucking get it.
Yeah, who names it a new variant of concern? Y'all better watch your little COVID asses out there. They classified a new variant first identified in southern Africa as a, quote, variant of concern. So, you know what that means. It's concerning.
All right, when I first heard that the outbreak occurred in South Africa, I'm not going to deny. I'll just say maybe I was not sober when I had said thought.
Oh, no, you didn't say what I think you said, did you?
Oh, my God.
Those damn...
No.
Oh, okay.
Those jive turkeys.
Oh, yeah, those JTs.
I was just like, okay, let's just think I was, I maybe smoked something that's totally legal.
Grass.
And I'm just like thinking by myself, before bed.
As one does.
Where better than to start, another fucking outbreak of some kind in some small subset of a large country that's hard to trace, because we already have the evidence that this shit has.
You're talking about a small town in Florida?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, but we already know that we have our human footprint that proves that, there was bioengineering, human interaction was done with the virus.
How dare you?
I mean, we know that for a fact.
I am science.
Oh, yeah.
You don't go against science.
Yeah, we now, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, if you've heard, but we now have the entity God that is science in human form.
We'll get there.
That's for later. But imagine being so cringe that you got to look people in the fucking eye or in the TV screen and command to the masses, I am science.
I mean,
science.
So you know what? We can play that video before we get back to Biden's hypocrisy, because there is a silver lining to this, if you will, in the sense that we here at Stuck at Night / Stuck in the Middle enjoy consistency. And if we go off previous sentiments and we take into account new sentiments and or new actions, you will notice a lack of consistency. But let's fall back a little bit. Let's have a little fun here at Fauci's expense, because he is science. You don't fuck with this guy,
That's
dude.
the opposite of This Is Sparta. They're going to remake it, and it's going to be Fauci versus
I am
COVID.
science, okay?
I am science.
Yeah, he's got a little vibe going that I'm not a fan of. It's not even his information, it's just him.
Just
you know what
his
I mean?
presence gives me fucking cringe vibes.
But guess what? If I don't like him, I don't like science. See what he just did there?
what he fucking does.
Fuck.
That was
Now I gotta love him.
that was a power move.
It was, dude. The guy's good, man. I give him that. He's good.
Some bitch.
He's fucking good.
So anybody who spends lies and threatens and all that theater that goes on with some of the investigations and
So real quick, he's gonna
Did he
pretty
just-
much say
did he
Ted
shun?
Cruz needs to be investigated, because I guess Ted Cruz. So the video kind of starts off with the idea that this is kind of about him trashing Ted Cruz, but it goes on longer than that. But Ted Cruz said something along the lines of, this guy should be indicted, blah blah blah. So the reporter lady just said that to Fauci. So Fauci is responding to those allegations of what Ted Cruz said.
Well, allow me to clarify. Did I hear this or not? Did he just shun investigations being done?
Dude, just let it.
Okay, let it go.
so anybody who spends
So I'm just saying,
lies
it starts
and
off 30
threatens and all
Okay.
that theater that goes on with some of the investigations and the congressional committees and the Rand Pauls and all that other nonsense.
Oh, you fucker.
That's noise, Margaret. That's noise.
Dude,
I know it.
Rand Paul is a practicing doctor. This guy has worked for the government for like decades and is the highest paid official in the government, who probably doesn't really do it's probably like PowerPoint. He's probably not on the field.
He doesn't have our interests at heart, I don't feel. I mean, he can
If at the
say
very least he does, but he thinks our interests are different than what we really want.
and that's a very hard stance to support. He's trying to tell me what I believe is good for me because he knows better.
But think of
Right?
it like a game of telephone, where you're so far removed from the public, where you keep hearing it from other people until you finally get the message that this is what the public wants. You're not necessarily looking. I'm just saying that sometimes when people think something is nefarious, it just could be, ignorance. It could be
For sure, absolutely.
stupidity.
But what I'm recalling right now with his little pop shot at Rand Paul, which at his level, he shouldn't be taking pop shots, okay? If anything,
Right.
you're giving them fucking fuel. But I remember these are like the two names
He's
that he
getting
dropped.
down to politics when he claims he's above it by getting these pop shots out.
He's joining the fucking crowd, and now you can't say you're above it because you're a part of it.
Just you wait.
He's aiming at the people that have taken him to task, where he's actually had to, get a little passionate about his stance. Those are the two names that I recall watching during hearings that actually challenge him to provide evidence, and he just gets offended.
He gets offended.
So now
horribly.
he's got Face the Nation, and he can say whatever the fuck he wants unchallenged. Playing
My job
politics.
is,
Senator Cruz told the Attorney General you should be prosecuted.
yeah. I have to laugh at that. I should be prosecuted. What happened on January 6th?
Look at that.
Do you think that this is
Pivot.
about making you a scapegoat to deflect from
course.
President Trump?
Of course. You have to be asleep not to figure that one out.
Well, there are a lot of Republican senators taking aim at this. I mean,
That's okay. I'm just going to do my job. And I'm going to be saving lives, and they're going to be lying.
It
See?
seems
But
another
we've
way-
caught
see how
you
he just
lying
made it-
so
yeah.
much. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, throughout our consistency threshold here, how many lies have we remember? Do we have to go through them all? I mean,
No, we don't. We
he
don't,
lied about the
because
masks
if-
thing. He said you don't have to wear them at first. Then
If
he's like,
at the
no, no.
very least flip flop, and then he came out saying the reason why he
It was
lied.
to protect us and to
Right.
prevent a panic, which
Right.
is exactly what we said about Trump. You know, he didn't want us to panic.
The mandate thing. I'll never see an instance that the U.S. will have to mandate any
then-
type of vaccine,
Yeah.
and then we mandate
Flip
them.
flopping is pretty equivalent to fucking being a lying fucking shill to me, and that man is a shill. He's not a fucking lifesaver to me by any stretch of the imagination.
of danger to play politics around matters of life and death.
Right, exactly. And to me, that's unbelievably bad, because all I want to do is save people's lives. I mean,
And get a fat
anybody
check.
who's looking at this carefully realizes that there's a distinct anti-science flavor to this. So if they get up and
There's an anti-science flavor to, like, that's what people like. Maybe have I seen? No, I've seen a good majority of people be against mandating
Yes.
something that you motherfuckers keep changing the definition of. The definition of fully vaccinated right now is like 2 vaccines and a booster
shot.
Well, guess what? With Omicron, fully vaccinated will probably turn into 2 vaccinations and 2 boosters.
Lifetime treatments.
You're gonna look like fucking Pinhead when you're done with this. If you just keep,
yeah.
saying, okay, no,
The
just
goal,
never questioning anything.
the goalpost has been moved so many times, and every time we think we've caught them in something, they just say, yeah, no. And like, stop. I don't want to call it a fucking vaccine anymore, because it's not truly
It's not
used
about
as
the
one.
vaccine. But also too, it's not really about the vaccine. You know what I mean? Like, the vaccine, to me, may as well done a bunch of good that I'm not aware of, because I'm not focused on that.
Yeah,
or whatever. You know
same
what I mean?
here.
It could have helped a lot of people, but I'm more kind of honed in on focus on, like, them mandating something, them, telling us what. My body, my choice.
Yeah, that's.
I hate to say it, but
that's very simple. And yes, they seem to want to overreach.
but they don't
that.
care about your health. They don't care about how you exercise. They don't care about what you eat.
Yeah, all the factors that make COVID deadlier.
All
they
these
don't talk
people
about it
that
at
we're
all.
taking this thing for, because they have comorbidities, when we're finding out that you're just as likely to transfer it to somebody else, even if you have the vaccine. Why are we mandating this? Why are people losing their jobs over this? Why are there frontline workers who we were all woo 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 woo? Now we're like, well, if you don't get it, you're fine. When they're fucking riddled with antibodies, I guarantee, because they were on the front lines for so long. Why are we now doing things so anti-science?
I think we've also learned, as a result of everything we've gone through, that any lockdown measures are redundant, regressive, and dangerous. Like just today, when I went to see Ghostbusters, 1:45 on a Monday, given I was the only man in the theater. They had one person on staff, and they have a whole hashtag movement going on to bring theaters back. I mean, the lockdown measures that were taken to combat this thing were worse than the virus itself, and we'll never really know otherwise. And remember the video we talked about? It makes it seem like COVID is happening all times, everywhere at all times, like almost omnipresent, where the athletes are falling one step after the other. That's what they make us want to. That seems to be what they want us to think about COVID, that it's everywhere at all times and people are dying every day. And the numbers, didn't you mention? Now, I'm flopping all over the place here.
No, it's fine, because
But did
that's
you not
kind of the better
mention-
thing to do with some of these little facts. But yes, I did not mention, but the New York Times has published an article, if you will, saying that, and I quote,
Here,
this
before
New
you
York
quote
Times-
it, let me say this.
Well, they can see it now. So.
Well, if this were the case, like, what good has the vaccine done? And now, what is the quote?
It's despite vaccines, the U.S. has lost more lives to COVID this year than last.
So, aren't we like being championed for the amount of vaccines that we've gotten out there? And even though this shit, what I'm about to say, came from a meme, I think it has some credibility. And maybe it's hyperbolic, but the meme said, if you can manage to vaccine the entire planet, how can you not try to better to feed everybody?
Right.
You know, they really pulled their shit together to roll something out that people don't even all want, but we all want food and sustenance.
There's been better prophylaxis in like India where they passed out a drug we can't talk about on YouTube because they'll look at us. Ireland has probably one of the highest vaccination rates, and they have now one of the highest COVID rates. There's a lot of weird things going on, and it's not to say the vaccine is bad, because I definitely don't think that. But I think the idea that there are no alternatives to a vaccine, such as different types of prophylaxis, certain people are better made, better have a different lifestyle to better deal with this COVID than other people. Like, all these things I think should be factors.
It is the very reasons that they are so silent and so they critique so much all of the alternatives that makes me want to seek every other opportunity that's out there to treat something like this. And their response to Joe Rogan was all I needed to see. The way they demonized him and he did it. Like, the proof is in the pudding. The man fucking recovered in like 3 fucking days.
Yeah, he
and
was working
running
out
track.
again in like 5 days. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And like, they're not gonna, like, they can't what's weird is the push for this type of, this way to deal with it, as if it's the only way to deal with it. In this article, it says experts say the higher death toll is a result of a confluence of factors. Most crucially, lower than needed vaccination rates.
Lower than needed. Aren't we?
But also the relaxation of everyday precautions like masks and social distancing, and the rise of highly contagious. Guess what? They literally said that if you got the vaccine, you did not have a need to wear a mask and or social like, half of that is their fault.
The contradiction.
And they're not saying that.
If they can only fucking address their own bullshit as it occurs and own up to it, I'd have some smidgen of respect, and I'd actually listen instead of just feigning like just anger at every time I see some shit like this. Essentially, this hyperbolic or sensational title is just leading into, you guys aren't doing as you're told enough, and that's why more people are dying.
Look at this. There you go.
That's yep.
Look at this. This was a double CNBC article. This was in May of 2021. CDC says fully vaccinated people don't need to wear face masks indoors or outdoors in most settings. Just recently, the WHO said fully vaccinated should wear masks and physically distance as COVID infection surged. So the article that we just went over kind of makes it seem like it's your fault.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, well, you didn't take the same amount of precautions when you were vaccinated. It's because you fucking told us we didn't have to. And not to just a few days ago, we were like, well, maybe you should social. And it's like, how can you blame anybody for not understanding or not wanting to take one side or the other because of how many times it's gone to one side or the other?
And all the while, the people behind the reporting, we constantly see the rules for thee, not for me. The people in power that were taking advantage of all of us that were huddled up somewhere, and they're on some fucking beach or in some fucking restaurant or some presidential party or like Obama's birthday party. They're the intellectual vaccinated crowd. Like, we're all just fucking peons. So don't forgive me if I just look at it and say bullshit. And this Omicron shit better not be a segue into another fucking lockdown furlough, because I think we're all collectively over it. I don't know how much more you can keep stirring a populace up like this.
Let's finish Mr. I Am Science.
I'd have to laugh at that. I should be prosecuted. What happened on January 6th, Senator?
Talking about making it political.
That this
That's
is
a weird
about
laugh.
making you a scapegoat to deflect
Of
from President Trump.
Of course.
From President
You have to
Trump?
be asleep not to figure that one out.
Well, there are a lot of Republican senators taking aim at this. I mean,
That's okay. I'm just going to do my job. And
That's
I'm
like
gonna be
somebody who's guilty. That's fine. That's fine. You know, I don't care. It's fine. I know I'm doing right. That's fine.
saving lives, and they're going to be lying.
Like, that
It
right
seems-
there is just like, you just made it political. As
If he was
another
really a man that wanted to save lives, he'd be taking every opportunity to unite people instead of taking pop shots and looking as petty as he thinks or makes them out to be.
Layer of danger to play politics around matters of life and death.
Thank you.
Exactly. Exactly. And to
Wait,
me,
did he just
that's-
agree to?
That's unbelievably bad.
you just
Because
did that.
all I wanna do is
That's
save
why we have the
people's
problems we
lives.
have.
I mean, anybody who's looking at this carefully realizes that there's a distinct anti-science flavor to this. Oh. So if they get up and criticize
my favorite ice
science,
cream.
Ready?
nobody's going to know what they're talking about. But if they get up and really aim their bullets at Tony Fauci, well, people could recognize there's a person there, so it's easy
He talks about
to
himself like
criticize.
that.
But they're really criticizing science because I represent science.
Oh. He is the ambassador of science. He is the entity of science.
Represents science.
I'm here on behalf of my client, science, and everybody else that ever has an issue is wrong and anti-science.
I like Brian, Cannabis Conservative, how he kind of co-opted the word science and spells it PSY, like science.
I can't,
Smart man, Cannabis Conservative, that guy.
I can't deny, that all of this, from the fucking jump. How many times, if only we had a fucking dime, every time we said something feels off. And that off feeling has only grown like a fucking tumor. And then this guy.
It's not the tumor, it's a headache.
It's fucking Fauci. That's what it is. Yeah. If I had a tumor, it'd look just like that and say, well, I'm just going to sit here and get my fucking paycheck. Dude, fuck this guy.
That's dangerous. To me, that's more dangerous than the
Then COVID. When you're anti-science, to me, when you're anti-Fauci, that's more dangerous. You're just being more dangerous. You don't want that.
slings and the arrows that get thrown at me. And if you damage science, you are doing something very detrimental to society.
I'm going to hide behind the wall of science. So if you attack science, you're just attacking me by just, by default. So please don't attack me.
I'm really trying to visualize science as a fucking entity that gets these slings and arrows thrown at it.
Eli, it doesn't look like him. It does not look like Fauci.
No, not at all.
Remember when Fauci, back in the day, he was pushing for an AIDS vaccine, and he was not pushing for a few of the AIDS prophylaxis drugs that were out there, which, by the way, there is really no AIDS vaccine to this day, and one or two of those AIDS prophylaxis drugs are used, or a similar variation is used this day. So he was against something that was being used back then and was saying, fuck that drug, I'm pushing for the AIDS vaccine. And here we are today. There is no AIDS vaccine, and we are now using that drug or a variant of that drug as prophylaxis being the best measure.
So the man is, as he says, doing his job, which is being a fucking front man to distract you from any other alternative that has proven to be helpful, no matter how helpful it has proven to be, and just push the one thing that will get the government subsidies or the tax money or whatever. He is a front man, and he wants to push an agenda. This is politicized, and he's not above it. He's a part of it.
And we got on Fauci real quick because we have a new Omicron.
We got a new variant on the stage, everyone.
Omicron.
It sounds like an anime.
So we have that out there. So Biden, real quick, Biden just imposed a travel ban from 8 African countries.
Wait.
What? What's wrong with that, man?
Okay. So, correct me if I'm wrong, because my memory is not how it used to be. I'm not the young buck I used to be. But
I got you.
Didn't Trump pull a similar move?
Let me think.
And when he did, was he not made to be a presidential pariah?
Yes, he did make us. And you know what's funny is Biden commented on that. Eli, can you read that?
Trump further diminished the U.S. in the eyes of the world by expanding his travel ban. This new African ban is designed to make it harder for black and brown people to immigrate to the United States. It's a disgrace, and we cannot let him succeed. And now, fast forward to present day, and I'm the one doing the same thing, and nobody's reporting about it being racist because I'm a Democrat. And we can't be racist because we dress up for Kwanzaa.
How does this not make you upset and see through the bullshit? Like, come on. Come on.
There lies my frustration in that single sentence, is people denying what they see with their own fucking eyes. I don't understand. I don't share this trait or quality where we just go do as we're told, of course, and watch the bullshit and never pay attention to how many times they have to retract or change information or cite information. I'm beyond it, and I'm over it.
That's not all he said about one of his African bands. Check this out.
I saw that one. Was that we are in the midst?
Yeah, I'm going to go back down to it. Yeah, right here. No, thanks. Fuck you. Here you
Donald
go.
Trump's record of hysteria. All right, we are in the midst of a crisis with the coronavirus. We need to lead the way with science, not Donald Trump's record of hysteria, xenophobia, and fear-mongering. He is the worst possible person to lead our country through a global health emergency, says the guy that says, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. And then he goes, a wall will not stop the coronavirus. Banning all travel from Europe or any other part of the world will not stop it. This disease could impact every nation and any person on the planet, and we need a plan to combat it.
Yep, March 12th, 2020. That's when that happened. And then this is what he just said recently.
Okay, the WHO has identified a new COVID variant, which is spreading through southern Africa. As a precautionary measure, until we have more information, I am ordering air travel restrictions from South Africa and 7 other countries. That sounds racist to me. Oh, boy.
See, here's the thing. I want to be that guy and say it sounds racist.
No,
I don't think the Trump thing was racist. I'm just upset at them calling something racist and then
when it suits them. It's when it suits them. They don't want to call Biden racist. They want to put the innuendo for Trump. They wanted to.
I'm mad at Biden and his party, and then I'm mad at every single person who supported that idea that it was racist for Trump to do that, and now are fucking quiet.
Absolutely.
On him doing that. I would much rather you say, I would love to see this. Oh, you know what? When I criticized Trump's African travel ban over COVID, I was wrong. I think Biden, this is the right move. But I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anybody even condemn Biden's travel ban, nor am I seeing them applaud it. It's just the media. None of these motherfuckers who had the balls to speak up about something they knew nothing about and just were regurgitating the media because it fit them at the time are now not regurgitating the media because I really do feel like they're looking at it and like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And if they came out and said that out loud, it just defeats their purpose of living.
My theory is it would be too healthy. Their interest is our division.
Right.
To have Biden say
I'm talking
Trump
about
was right.
You and I, though, too. Just like you and I, people like us who discuss this on Facebook, on Twitter.
Yeah,
those warriors aren't there right now.
No, right. The same people that would make a meme out of it and be like, if you need any more proof that this man is racist, but now same actions, different president, and suddenly fucking crickets. That lack of consistency is the biggest cringe thing and keyword of the day, folks. And I hung out with some of these people recently. Bless their hearts and bless every silent listener that doesn't comment. I appreciate it, love or hate, but seriously, when it comes to sincerity, that's where I just want to look at you with my puppy dog eyes and just be like, where are you at now, cuz? You were all about that smoke before with your orange Cheeto Man memes. Now where you at, son? Sleepy Joe with Corn Pop is at the helm, and he's slinging that smoke. He's giving travel bans to Africa and 7 other countries, but ain't nobody saying a thing.
All over the place.
And if you really want, I don't think we need evidence or a discussion to say, because I've said it plenty of times enough, the media is simply the strong arm of the government, and I have only recently, in these past 2 years of being unstuck in the middle, has seen the liberal media, which I used to cover my ears every time I heard it when I was just all left and tribal, and now it's just so obvious. And that's why I'll get lambasted by people on the left and being told I'm a fake progressive or some shit. So, over it. The truth is the truth. That's it. Regardless of your party affiliation, the truth is the fucking truth.
Yeah, for whatever reason, progressives are not allowed to be patriotic. You have to be anti-America. So if the country does split up, I don't think the left gets America. You guys don't like America. You don't like the flag. You don't like anything about that. So make your own. They want
to just bathe in the sins of the history and never champion anything that came good of a goddamn thing.
I don't want the breakup though. I think some people.
No, can we patch it up? Can we? Can we make up?
I feel like we have to for the kids. You know what I mean? Like we don't got to break up for the kids. It's such.
It just reminded me of how the state's trying to take more control of the kids over the parents.
Well,
we covered that in an episode.
I forgot where I heard it, but the government incentivized the mother to be a single mother to get benefits, and the government incentivized, the male figure to not be a part of the family.
I'm sorry. Oh, yes, they do attack the nuclear family, and I've grown to hate that. I used to think it was so fucking progressive to do that, and to just for the sake of feelings, it's always okay. But no, when you look at the data, it's not always okay, and it's disingenuous to implant a narrative that says otherwise. In veritas, I resent that remark. I consider myself progressive on policy. I don't know why I'm calling you out right now, but I'm just saying I am progressive on policy, but that doesn't mean that I follow along with the bullshit.
I just want to let you know that my name is Josh. I identify as he, him. I'm a cis white male. I have a army camouflage hat on, a gray shirt, and some type of khaki pants on.
I am known as Eli Channel. I identify as unsure. Depends on the time of day. When my flow is heavy, and I do prefer
arms is weak, knees is heavy.
Yeah, to just blindly agree with that, whatever Josh just said. And
something about mom spaghetti on your shirt.
Yes, and I prefer to be called Eminem on Tuesdays.
Okay. Well, Microsoft just did something quite similar, and I'd like to give this as the setup, but with the kicker after this video.
Hello, everyone. I'm Natalie Gadilla. I'm a Caucasian woman with long blonde hair, and I go by she, her. I'm a product marketing lead here at Microsoft and co-host of the podcast Security Unlocked with this guy.
Yes, that would be me. Hello, everyone. I'm Nick Fillingham. I'm a Caucasian man with glasses and a beard. I go by he, him, and I'm a security evangelist here at Microsoft.
Dude, could you imagine?
What the Josh, please tell me this is like you tripping like you laced my shit. Right? That's what the fuck was that?
Dude.
Like, we just did a bit because I knew we were going to see something. I didn't know how fucking cringy that something was going to be.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
What's more cringy is this identifying yourself. Like, what if you're blind from birth? You don't know what white is. You don't know what any of these things they're saying. So it's kind of like rubbing your face in something you don't know. Hey, guess what? You still can't see. Even though I'm telling you what fucking the number 4 looks like, you really don't fucking know, do you? Because you've never seen it. And that's most of blind people.
How far does this have to go? Like, you could be like,
bro,
my name is generic Derek, and
I like that. I like that a lot.
And I have herpes.
That's your new character, generic
Derek. I have herpes, and my aunt kicked my ass 2 days ago, and I ate breakfast at night yesterday. Like, I just don't understand the introduction at all. So, yes, what is this?
This is how bad it gets.
Microsoft goes full. Oh no.
This is how bad it gets.
No. This is not.
Put on your seatbelts, your cringy fucking brace.
I'm nervous.
Hello and welcome to Microsoft Ignite. We've got a big day ahead and lots in store for you. First, we want to acknowledge that the land where the Microsoft campus is situated was traditionally occupied by the Sammamish, the Duwamish, the Snoqualmie, the Suquamish, the Muckleshoot, the Snohomish, the Tulalip, and other Coast Salish peoples since time immemorial. A people that are still here, continuing to honor and bring to light their ancient heritage. My name is Allison Wines. I'm a senior program manager in our developer tools division. I'm an Asian and white female with dark brown hair wearing a red sleeveless top.
And I'm Seth Juarez.
Okay, is it for the deaf people? Like, I mean, no, it's not for deaf people. The blind people, what they're describing, what? I don't understand.
Dude, can we go back to the first part before the blind people?
The Slamish? The Slamagahu?
Where she says this land was first owned by the Muckshot, the Paraguay, the Muckleshoots. Like, well then give it back to one of them.
Yeah.
And then at the end, she just literally says, and they're still around today. Well, then give it back if you care that much. This is just like, look how cool we are. We know where we stole this land from. How about this? How would you figure out who all those people she named?
Muckleshoots.
The Muckleshoots fought the Paraguay for this land.
Yeah.
So, the most recent winners.
Yes. Yeah.
So, who do we give it back to then? The previous winner?
I mean, well, dude,
How do we go about solving that riddle when everyone, all the natives battled for the land and it's changed, holdings, if you will.
sure, yeah. I mean,
And then now we won. So like what? I don't know.
why didn't she just add at the end? And then at the end of the day, I mean, then we all came in and destroyed them. And they're barely here today, but what's left, we're just going to say a little shout out because that's all you got. I mean, what are they doing?
I don't appreciate you talking about the muckleshoots like that.
Yo, Mo,
They earn a lot more love than that.
the Muckleshoots have a place in all of our hearts,
They do.
Josh, okay?
Long live the Muckleshoots.
J.K. Rowling tweeted yesterday that Muckleshoots inspired the Muggles that are, the non-magic users in the Harry Potter verse.
Yes.
But she was canceled because she said they were binary male-female.
I thought you said Muckleshoots can't be men.
I didn't
you
want
say
you to
that?
bring that up,
Okay.
but if you want to go that far,
She said Muckleshoots are only Muckleshoots.
that's very hateful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she's known to be hateful.
She wrote such magic for us, and now you're going to take her down over the Muckleshoots extravaganza? No, yeah.
This makes you want to break my computer.
It makes me want to blow my fucking brains out, but in a happy way, as in I will be relieved once I am no longer on this earth to ever see or hear this kind of shit again. If this is what the future has to hold, I don't know if I want to be a part of it, man. I don't really think I want to be on this universe, if not to just spit on the faces of people that have smug smiles on their face after they introduce themselves, after mentioning all the tribes that died prior to them, and you're sitting here doing this little presentation because our side won. And you can say it. Our side. Bloodshed was involved. History is not all fucking neat and tidy. But no, please tell me you're a they, them, he with the blue collar shirt and a beard. Thank you for the confirmation. Fuck off.
Yeah, we're sorry for all the stolen land, but we're going to go head on with our little keynote, okay? Is that cool with y'all?
Yeah, vice president of fucking bigger check than yours.
Yeah, everyone that the land is stolen from, do you mind if we keep going?
Jesus.
We said your name.
I see all smiles across the board, so that is their insignia to give it a go. Jared Spartaro.
So if we're staying in the category of things that make you go, what the fuck? Let's get on to some videos here to then wrap her up. But
there's one specific video I got on my brain. Is it the same one, Josh? Is it the same one?
I'm not sure.
All right.
I'm
oh my
not
God!
sure,
What the fuck are you about to do to my eyes?
I'm gonna fuck you up a little bit.
All right,
I'm gonna fuck you up a little bit.
And then I wanted to play that thing with the rifle thing, that was sent to the
rifle thing. With
the front porch, which made quite a division.
Can we say that for tomorrow? Because that's gonna be a longer topic.
Okay.
That's not a quick video.
Yeah, I know.
That's gonna be.
It's gonna go into a lot.
And we didn't play it, right? No, we didn't.
We did not.
Yeah, so let's say that for tomorrow. We got 2 more days here.
We said something in the title. Let's cover it for 10 seconds. Petty. All right. Squid Games. Real quick, guys. I know it's
we can carry it over for tomorrow.
Is that
because
cool?
we had a little technical difficulties.
Okay, so yes, give us a pass. Let's go to cringe.
Yeah, we'll go to cringe.
Okay.
Squid Games tomorrow, and then another. Well, they didn't even know we were going to cover that video.
Yeah, no, it's in the title. But
surprise on you.
You're going to learn how Squid Games led to the execution of somebody in real life.
Indubitably, but until then, things that make you go,
What?
Please don't wedgie me. I'm just an innocent nerd. Please.
Ow.
Ha, nerd. It's time for your wedgie, nerd.
Whoa,
Please.
what's going on? What? Why? Is this individual hoping to make money doing these things? And what message is it? What is this? What is it?
I don't know, man. I saw it and a lot of it's 90,000 views.
90,000 views?
And I feel like there's 90,000 people confused.
That rhymed.
Yeah, what just happened?
I thought he was gonna masturbate.
What's up, nerd? What's up, nerd? Yeah.
I'm confused again. I don't want this future.
I didn't think Kyle Rittenhouse sang at his trial.
What?
Yeah, I'm confused because I didn't think also Kyle Rittenhouse sang at his trial, but apparently there's footage of him going balls deep on Evanescence, Wake Me Up Inside. Dude, I had no idea.
I'm sorry. Oh!
I had no idea.
Thank you for, I know who, did you get this on your own? Because somebody posted this in Madhouse.
This very well could have been posted in Madhouse.
Thank you.
Brock, get out of here.
I'm going to give the thanks to Christina who alerted me to this video.
Brock, did you share us on your Instagram?
My response was, oh God. But this This shit rocks. It slaps.
Bro, it fucking slaps. So good.
Oh, it's so perfect.
Dude.
Okay, did they get 90,000 views? Because if that other thing can...
Here, what's it say over here? Did you see anything over here?
1 million. Okay, so...
Oh, 1 million.
Hey, well done. Well deserved. Rittenhouse with another fucking W.
I want to say it one more time.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that. Dude, the synchronicity.
I think it's just like a deep fake. Like
whatever it
they
is.
just took the actual, Evanescence video and put it over him, but goddamn.
Dude, whatever it is, it just restored a little bit of that life I just forfeited after watching the bullshit from Microsoft.
Imagine now this.
What the fuck?
This one, this right here. I couldn't imagine, but I want you to be in this man's shoes.
Oh,
okay.
Yes, I shared this.
Did you?
Yes, this is perfect.
You happen. Can we even get close on this?
It'll probably break your computer, but
I guess that's about as close as we can get right there.
It's hilarious. You'll get the vibe, kid.
So this is when you owe somebody money
and they show up,
during your TV interview. Yeah.
Oh, it's
first and foremost,
he's right here.
We are used to
Yo, that man walks up right to him.
Yeah, dead eye square.
What's up, dude?
Whoa.
Two. I like how he says two, and like you can tell that where he is in his twos is where he's noticing the guy walking up. So two, and then he has to do the whole back turn.
Yes.
To he
literally tries to just put him out of his peripheral.
Yeah, but Buddy's not gonna let that happen.
Bro.
Stay
like,
out.
He steps. He goes right back.
He's not behind me anymore.
This is not real right now. This is not to
see no evil, hear no evil.
The cause of it, some of the structures, there are like this one.
The guy's like, what's up?
It'd be funny if you like broke, and then some of there would be a broken leg. I mean, a broken bridge over there where he gets his face. The bridge collapses. Like he's just.
You're describing where his body parts are gonna end up.
Please call 911.
I'm blinking SOS now.
Yeah. Can somebody please call the police?
It's end up.
I can't. So scared.
And then call the police.
He was so eloquent in the beginning, and then that man fucked his whole reality up. He
saw him right there.
He's like, oh.
First and foremost, we are used to stay outside.
See no evil. I can finish my sentence now.
The cause of it, some of the structures, there are like.
He's right there again.
They are brutally murdered. I mean,
like this one.
I really want to know what happens right after this video.
Dude, there's 3 of them right there.
Yeah, dude, that's what I thought too. They look like they're all like, all right, homie, we found you on TV, motherfucker.
It's end up.
Dude, he can't.
I'm gonna surge and burn the internet to find something about what happens after this clip.
Yeah, I need to know what happened to that guy. like, what if? Do you remember in? Oh man, what movie was it? Shit,
my temples hurt.
I think it was Harold and Kumar.
Okay,
Guantanamo Bay, and they pull up in the wrong neighborhood, and they're all freaking out because it's a bunch of ghetto people, and they have like a broken down tire, and like they all like scurry out of there, but like the ghetto people all run up.
They're well-meaning, right?
With like a spare tire.
Yes. I remember that.
Hey man, I'm just trying to. And like Rob Corddry tries to diss them by dumping out grape juice in front of their faces.
I don't remember that part, but I remember them being well-meaning people in a ghetto. You said ghetto people.
Fantastic. Well, yeah.
I know. Don't worry. I'm going Microsoft on you.
That's what the joke is.
Hello, my name is Dayron. I live in a ghetto.
Please call the police.
I have to find this man's name. Please.
Oh my
I will
God,
pay
that
you
was
if you
fun.
get me the story, people.
That was fun.
All right, yeah.
Sorry for the tech difficulty.
Difficulties were had, but y'all stuck it out with us. Please share this stream because I know y'all shared the first one. Thank you for being so resilient and such amazing fans. Give it a like and give a little comment when the stream goes down finally to help with the detraction. And we love you very much, guys. We love doing this show, and we love having you a part of our weekly, daily family festivities here at Stuck in the Middle Studios.
Most indubitably, we can't wait to do it tomorrow and a Wednesday. We got a guest Wednesday. I don't know if you know or not, but we'll save it till Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. You'll find out. But if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Until then, if you're listening to this episode, go to www.youtube.com/stuckinthemiddle to watch this episode, except number 35. Copyright strike.
Oh, yeah.
We're YouTube official
now. We're in the
now.
fucking club,
That's
son.
what's up.
And leave a...
To call the police.
Oh, I was hoping you would cut me off.
Today, Junior.
Comment!
All right. We'll see you tomorrow's.
Peace.
Bye.